My husband has a son with a woman working in my office, and I didn't get to find out until 7 years later. Seye, do you know her or not? I shouted. He shifted nervously, avoiding my gaze. Sweat started forming on his forehead like he had just run a marathon. Yes, I know her, he mumbled. But it's not what it looks like. It happened a long time ago. I asked man, an eyebrow. A long time ago. How long? He hesitated. About 8 years ago. 8 years ago, I repeated. Before we even met. Yes, I was in Ibadan for my cousin's wedding. You know, years back. She and I, we had a thing, just a fling. It lasted only 3 days. He continued. 3 days, Uche. Nothing serious. After that, we lost contact. I didn't even know. I had no idea she got pregnant. Funke signed audibly. How would you know when you just vanished into thin air after that? Auntie Funke, 3 days, you too. I swallowed hard, forcing myself to breathe. So what do we do? I asked. Seye immediately threatened. We need to do a DNA test, he said. I can't just blindly trust a woman who slept with a guy she barely knew. There could have been other guys. Funke fired back from the back seat. Wow, Seye, that is so low. You know that. You can say the same for yourself. So easy to blame a woman for sleeping with someone she barely knew when you did exactly just that. Exactly. Enough, I said firmly. Stop blaming each other for the past. I agree with Seye. If a DNA test will give closure to everyone involved, then let's do it. We all agreed that the DNA test would happen over the weekend. The next day at the office was awkward. Funke arrived late. She didn't smile, didn't greet me the way she used to. And when I offered to give her a lift after work, she shook, declined. Fast forward to the weekend, and we agreed to meet at the lab at 10 a.m. sharp. Seye and I arrived a little earlier. Then Funke walked in minutes later, holding her son's hand. The moment I saw him, my stomach dropped. He was a carbon copy of Seye. Same eyes, same smile, same mischievous coily hair. I started feeling jealous all of a sudden. Sheye's eyes softened immediately. He looked at the boy like he had finally gotten what he had been longing for all these years. Funke, as usual, was cold. She walked straight past me, sat down with her son on the chair next to her. Meanwhile, Seye leaned slightly towards the boy, whispering something that made him giggle, and I felt a sharp pang. Here I was, battling infertility, praying, hoping, dreaming of holding a child that might never come, and now I was seeing him give all that love to another woman's child. A few days later, the lab called with the result. Seye was indeed the father. I already knew deep down what the outcome would be, but hearing it confirmed felt like someone had kicked the air out of my lungs. Funke was now officially part of our story, permanently, and there was nothing I could do to change it. Back at work, the cold shoulder became unbearable. Funke no longer even tried to hide it. She avoided me, barely said a word, and when she did, it was to mock me. To make matters worse, I started noticing Seye getting private messages. Junior needs this today. Junior needs that tomorrow. These boys' needs were apparently endless. School fees, clothes, medical checkups, snacks, toy. Funke was asking Seye for everything and she wasn't shy about it. This was becoming the new normal. Calling my husband in my presence and rubbing it in my face like pepper. After a while, it started feeling like Funke was using that boy as a remote control for my husband. Press button, Seye would jump up. One night, sef around 1 a.m., Sheye's phone started ringing like emergency line. He picked up grungily. Hello? Then, he suddenly sat upright. What? Junior is very sick. High fever? I immediately woke up fully. Funke's loud voice was even coming through the phone. I don't know what to do again. Seye, please come now. She was saying dramatically. I hissed quietly. This woman that raised this boy alone for good 7 years suddenly doesn't know what to do because of small fever. Seye jumped out of bed immediately. I'm coming right now, he said, already looking for his car key. I sat up. Seye, calm down. Why not call Uber to take the boy to the hospital? He looked at me like I had suggested something wicked. Uche, I can't abandon my son like that. He needs me. That sentence pierced my heart. Abandon? So me and the jealousy hit me hard. Fine, I said sharply. I'm coming with you. We finally got there. Seye rushed to knock. The door opened, and what I saw made my jaw drop. Funke was standing there in full lingering, see-through oneself, with her hair nicely packed. I quickly stood behind the door, before she could see me. She froze. Funke, why are you dressed like this? He asked, confused. Where is Junior? She scratched her head slowly, smiling shyly. Ha! I gave him paracetamol. The fever has gone down. Shay frowned. Then why did you say it was emergency? She moved closer to him, lowering her voice seductively. I needed you here, she whispered, pulling him slightly by the shirt. My blood boiled. Before she could say another word, I jumped out from behind the door like thunder. So, if I didn't come, this is what you wanted to do with my husband. She screamed in shock. Uche! I folded my hands, shaking with anger. So all this midnight emergency is just a setup, Abby? Using Junior as a bait to drag my husband here. She's just keep she just kept staring without responding. Immediately I knew the battle line was drawn. After we got back home that night, I turned to Sheyi. You have to choose, I said. It's either me or her. He looked shocked. Uche, how can you say that? I can't abandon my son. That was it. The tears I had been holding back all night finally broke loose. So it's because I can't give you a child, right? I cried. Is that why another woman can just walk into our marriage and be doing anyhow? Is it because my womb have not answered yet? He rushed to me immediately, pulling me into his arms. No, no, no. Don't talk like that. I love you. This has nothing to do with you not having kids yet. You are my wife, my partner, my everything. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry for how this made you feel. I wiped my tears and looked him straight in the eyes. Then this is how it will be going forward. From today, you stopped all communication with Funke. He opened his mouth to talk, but I raised my hand. I know your son, Abi. I'm not saying you should abandon him, but from now on, anything she needs for Junior must come through me. She will talk to me. You will send money through me. I will make sure your son is taken care of properly. He frowned slightly. And if he needs to see you, I continued, she will bring him here. You are not going to her house again for any reason. There was a long silence. He sighed deeply. Uche, I don't want to lose you for anything. He finally said, I love you so much. If this will give you peace, I'll do it. That same night, he blocked Funke on his phone. From then on, everything about Junior passed through me. Of course, Funke was angry. At work, she became worse, giving petty attitude, silent treatment. Sometimes she would even try to set me up or make my job difficult. But at least I had taken back control of my home.